Chinese families, right? Sons would be sort of seen as the people who should carry on the family name. They would be seen as, having to bear the responsibilities of producing offspring for the family. So do you think transgender people who grew up in an Asian family would have sort of a harder time to come out, or the over experience?
That was a great question and really direct to me, even I doesn't look like Chinese. So, like a lot of Thai people, we have like a Chinese root, but because the society was made us so centralized and so assimilated that we doesn't look like Chinese anymore. So my family are like, my father is half Thai, half Chinese, because my grandmother, like, she from China. So of course that I got a lot of pressure being a son, and I'm the only son and the only grandson. So I got a lot of pressure and being compared to other cousin and nephew and things like that. But yeah, it was when I was a guy, I was really feel pressure that I have to push myself to study hard, push myself to do this, do that. And one day I start transitioning, and then I just like gave up for like all about the study and everything like that. So I try to escape from the expectation that they gave it to me, that they tried to push me. And then one day that I came out, and then I start being myself, and then I realized that I can have a better performance in my study and focus on what I really like to do. Then at the end it show up well. For example, like when I start creating Young Pride Club and receive some of the scholarship from the US State Department. And then my father starting to see that what he thought about being transgender in Thailand, you can just only work as like just a few job opportunity. But when I start doing this, like he see that I can grow as who I am. So at the end of the day, when like this day when I do any like accomplishment in my life, they are very proud of me. They was like, look, this is my son, my daughter, things like that. And it was so funny every time like I post something that even is work related. But my mom always said like, oh, this is my daughter, and she looked pretty, and she never forgets on my works anymore. And like all of her friends was like, oh, you look so pretty, you never read about what I did. They are so supportive that way. So yeah, go back to the question, that I did have like a lot of influence of being like the Chinese born son and got pressure. But at the end of the day, we prove ourselves that being who we are is really is the best way to live our life. And at the end, it contribute a great thing to my life and my family.